welcome to the Nik Nak Podcast. Today we'll be talking week 4. Week 4 already.
Week 4.
Quarter into the season. You believe that?
It flies by, dude.
It's unbelievable. Week 4, we got your FanDuel lineup set. And this is for GPP big tournament. So this is the risky plays. Don't put these in cash games. Don't put these in 50-50s. These are boomer busts. Like, you're looking for players that are going to get 0 or 50. You're hoping for that 50. And I'm going to tell you who I like this week, and we're going to have another video talking about 50-50s.
Yep.
So this week, quarterback, I like Matt Ryan. Matty Ice has been turning it around, and it may seem, it's like, why Matt Ryan?
Against Carolina?
Yeah, because one thing I like doing is contrarian. I like going against the grain. If you've been in a tournament, you got to start people that no one is starting. There's going to be those popular picks. Matt Ryan may not be a popular pick against Carolina. So, one, he's at home. We know how good Matt Ryan does at home. Number 2, me and Knuckle both think Carolina's going to be winning. Matt Ryan's going to be throwing the ball. Number 3, I think Julio Jones will have a big game, having 1 catch last week. So, I'm starting Matt Ryan. 7,900's a little expensive. I mean, it's not a tier 1 quarterback, it's a tier 2. I like Matt Ryan. I think he gets about 3 touchdowns this week.
Real quick, and don't forget about Panthers rookie corners.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah. So their front seven's as good as it come, but their rookie cornerbacks, they're testable.
They can be exploitable. Yep.
Yeah. So either way, right? Like either the Falcons do well and they're winning, and then Matt Ryan puts up 2 touchdowns, or they're down a lot and he's throwing for a lot of yards at home. Running back, the ultimate boomer bust, LeGarrette Blount. Like, this guy, I always pick the wrong time to start him. Yeah. I pick him when he starts and gets 3 points. He's either going to get you 3 points or 35.
Or 3 touchdowns. Yeah.
So, they got Buffalo at home. Now, we don't know if Knuckles playing quarterback or Bill Belichick's playing quarterback, or I don't know who's playing quarterback, Brissett or Edelman. Regardless, I think LeGarrette Blount's will be part of the offense.
Yeah.
And they're going to slow it down. I think Gronk comes back. I think Gronk's going to be impactful, but I think they're going to run the ball. They don't want to expose their quarterbacks. And Bill Belichick's very smart about that. I like Blount at 7,500. I think he can end up being 3 touchdown guy for sure. My second running back might be a homer pick, Matty Jones. And this is part of me expecting the Redskins to be up by at least 10 points. And we all know Jay Gruden loves throwing the ball, but he wants to eventually start getting the run game.
He wants to prove that he can run the ball.
Yeah.
If there's one thing Jay Gruden does very well, it's let the media coach his team, and they've been clamoring for the Redskins to run the ball more for a while. So, I think I agree.
So Matt Jones is priced at 6,600, which is like, if you look at the other running backs in his area, I mean, they're like pretty much backup running backs. You're getting really good value here. He's around that Theo Riddick. I mean, Doug Baldwin's out. Spencer Ware, that Tevin Coleman area. I think you're getting good value here. He's also a great pass catcher. I think we're not utilizing him very well. I think we might throw some screens at him. So he'll be involved in the passing game, and I think he ran really well last game.
Yeah,
he's going to bounce
against
around
the Giants, yep.
So my receivers, I love this play. Golden Tate. And this is a contrarian play because I know everyone's going to be on Marvin Jones.
Yeah.
Okay? And I think if you can hedge yourself against Marvin Jones and say it's Tate's day and you jumped on Tate on this, I think Tate's ready against Chicago. This is like a good spot for Tate. I think Jim Caldwell came out and said that he wants to get Tate more involved.
Yeah.
I think this is the time you get it. You get it 6,200. It's very cheap wide receiver play. I mean, if he gets 100 yards in a TD, I'll be happy with that. And I don't know if Marvin Jones, what he's been doing, is sustainable. And Chicago may want to stop Marvin Jones. So
yeah,
I think
like
that.
A
good play. Yeah,
I like that.
Next, I love pairing quarterbacks and receivers. I swear it's like automatic on FanDuel, and it's helped me a lot.
You get a guy go off, then that's the fastest way to the top.
So as I'm starting Matt Ryan, I'm starting Julio Jones. He's kind of like my big guy this week. I think some people might be against him with that 1 catch last week, and some people might look at Carolina. They might not like Julio. When you can get Odell, you can get Antonio Brown, you can get a lot of great other receivers. I like Julio in this spot. I think he bounces back. Remind people who he is. He gets a lot more targets. And I don't think the game flow affects him. If Carolina's winning by a lot, Julio will be going to targets.
Yeah.
If Atlanta's winning, they'll be winning because of Julio. And Julio would have scored a touchdown or 2. So I like Julio in this spot. Third receiver, I like Michael Floyd. Michael Floyd, I know you love him.
Yep, I love Michael Floyd.
He's just a guy that can just go off at any second. And we've seen Larry Fitzgerald getting majority of the targets from Carson Palmer. I think in this spot, Carson Palmer bounces back at home against the Rams. I think Michael Floyd does really well against the Rams. And he's at 6,500, which is very good value for him. I mean, this is a boomer bust pick. I think he gets a couple 70-yard receptions and really takes the top off the defense. I like him in that spot. Tight end, I got to start another Redskin. This is the week that Reed gets in the end zone. This is the week. He probably gets in the end zone too. This is the week Jordan Reed gets in the end zone. Jameson Crowder's been targeted more than anyone in the red zone and out of the red zone, just total, which is crazy. And I think this is finally the week the Cleveland linebackers or their corners or their safeties, whoever they put on Reed, will not be able to cover him. His price is slowly going down as he's not scoring touchdowns. And I like his value now. I think with Gronk going back, what do you think? You think a lot of people are going to be at Gronk this week?
I think that a lot of people are going to think that Gronk is going to get back to a full workload, and I don't think that's the case.
So. Yeah, I don't know. I think they might ease him in, and then again, he's had 10 days off since the last time he played, which he played like 14 snaps. But
yeah. So I mean, I think that's why. I think people think that he's rested and that he's giving 100%, but I don't think that's the case. I think you're right. I think Jordan Reed, they're going to try to get him involved. So
yeah. So my kicker, I like Josh Lambo. Don't ask why.
Lambo.
It's New Orleans at San Diego. By all counts, should be a shootout. Has the highest over under. You assume there might be some field goals involved, some points.
Yep.
I mean, there's no other reason. It's kind of a crapshoot. Unless you're getting Gostkowski, there's a big drop off in my opinion.
Who's your
defense? It's the Skins, baby. It's the Skins. We're forcing turnovers. We're opportunistic. See, the biggest thing with defense, it's not a good defense. It's a defense that forces turnovers. Like, you can have the best defense, but they don't force turnovers and they don't give up many yards. They're not going to help you out in fantasy.
Like I say, it's not defenses that win championships. It's scoring defenses that win championships.
Right.
So,
and I think we feed off the energy from last week, and they're one of the cheaper defenses you can find, 4,600.
They're pretty cheap. Yeah,
a discount. I think Skins pull it out. This is my $1 million lineup. Stay tuned for our 50-50 and our cash games coming up soon.
Yep.
Nik Nak out.